Yeah, there were a lot of contributions. We got a big swing, drove in some runs all in one swing, which is always nice to see with Ryan. But I think we had overall like pretty solid at bats against a good starting pitcher and a guy that's throwing the ball really well for them. Um, and then stuck with it with their bullpen and had some even better at bats as the game went on. So I was really pleased. I was really pleased with the way that we did it throughout the game, and um, never really quit. It didn't come real easy today overall, in a lot of different ways. There's a lot of ways to look at today's game, and I think we fought pretty good.
What does that say about your team that they can win games in which, like, they're making errors or maybe the starting pitcher like doesn't have the stuff he wants, like that they can still persevere through that?
Yeah, it wasn't as clean a game as we've been playing, and we know that. And our guys are, they have a lot of pride in what they do, and we acknowledge that. And I'm sure it, pisses guys off in some ways, but also then regroup and focus and just get back to playing the game, and that's the right thing. But we were able to do that, and I think even though we made some mistakes, we played some good baseball overall, and again, pitched really well today, even with a challenging start from Joe. I mean, Joe pitched well, but it didn't come easy. There were a lot of foul balls. There were a lot of long at bats. There were a lot of hits that weren't necessarily barreled up, but a handful that weren't, that ended up, and with runners on base and guys running around the bases. And he kept his cool, and he kept going out there and making good pitches, which was really nice to see. But I think getting him where we got him made some sense. I'm glad it worked out, but I think he fought through his start too, just like the rest of our team was kind of fighting today a little bit to get it to work, and ultimately it ended up okay.
Rocco, when you're on this kind of a roll, what's the confidence level like in there with the guys? Can you see it, and do they feed off of each other?
Yeah, you can definitely see it, and you see it everywhere you look. Sometimes in subtle ways, and sometimes very openly with just the way the guys are celebrating and pulling for their teammates, and on the top step and watching the game. And you expect someone to come through and get the job done. You expect all the plays to be made. You expect guys to come in out of the bullpen and do their jobs and just get outs. And you don't know how you're going to do it, but when you have that expectation, I think it's good, and it breeds even better play as time goes on. Yeah, I think we're pleased with the way we're playing, but again, I'll say it again, no one's really satisfied because we know we have a long way to go here.
Rock, how special is it for Jose to get his first hit, first RBI as a major leaguer?
Yeah, it's always cool. It's awesome for every person involved that's a part of it, every person that has helped someone along the way. It's a great time to reflect. You should reflect a little bit, whether you're, Jose or you're anyone else, who pulls for him, or one of his teammates or one of his coaches. He's earned his opportunities by being a very good young player, and there'll be a lot more hits coming from him. Max is doing okay. Max was pretty run down and ill. He came out because he was just sick. Energy level really low, run down, probably getting a little dehydrated, from not feeling well. We did test him. He came back okay on the COVID side, which was good. He tested negative, a precautionary test, but something we have to do. And we'll just monitor him and keep him hydrated and see how he is tomorrow.